Welcome to This Week in Crowder College, an in-depth look into how Crowder College students, faculty, and staff are working together so students soar to new heights, communities are impacted, and lives are changed. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho, specializing in workers' compensation, personal injury, Social Security disability, and more. Learn more online at neoshoattorney.com. Now here's this week's edition of This Week in Crowder College.
Welcome to a brand new week of This Week in Crowder College right here on 91.7 FM. Adam Winkler here with you, joined this week by Sam Kohrs. He is the International Student Coordinator out there at Crowder College. And Sam, thanks for being with us.
No problem. I'm glad to be here.
Well, one of the many great aspects about Crowder College is you guys attract students from all around the world. And so tell us about the international students there on campus and what you guys do specifically to make them feel welcome as they come to Crowder College.
Sure. Yeah, we have about 50 students right now, international students at Crowder. Those students come from around 20 different countries. So the most that we have is about 6 from one particular country, and that would be from Brazil. We have a handful from Zambia and a handful also from Kenya. And then the rest of it is pretty spread out with just 1 or 2 coming from the remaining list of countries there. So when our international students come in, we have different partnerships with people in the community, such as churches in the area that will work on getting gift baskets or welcome baskets for the students when they come in. Here at Crowder, we host an international orientation for them to get them acquainted with the campus, acquainted with the different rules and responsibilities that they have as an international student. And then my job is to make sure that they just feel comfortable here. So that might be, giving them a ride to the Social Security office, the bank, anywhere that they need to go, getting them comfortable with their dorms, their apartments, their accommodations, and also getting them into classes and adjusted with this, the new form of education that they're going into, American education at an American college here at Crowder College. So just helping them get adjusted when they get here. And then also we have, a number of activities for those students to do and to get involved in, such as International Club, which we run every other week. This is more of a social club where students from different countries can get together, share similarities, differences, play games, learn about each other's cultures. And then in the spring, we actually do what's called like an international festival. So our students will cook. They're provided with the groceries to do it, the money to do it, but they'll cook food from their home country. And we'll have that festival sometime in the spring, usually in April. And that's for all faculty, staff, students, or even community to join in and try those different foods. Last year, we had 0 leftovers and all the food was gone in about 30 minutes.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was a very successful opportunity.
Well, athletics is a worldwide language. People know how to kick a soccer ball, how to shoot a basketball, how to throw a baseball. So how do athletics play a part in you guys getting international students over here at Crowder College?
Yeah, I would say over half of our students here are athletes. And this is one of the best ways where they can come to the United States and get an education because of the scholarship money that they can get here at Crowder for doing sports. On our soccer team this year, we had almost 10 or 11 international students that all played a vital role in bringing home their first regional championship in program history. We also have a number of students on the basketball team and the baseball team that are looking to make significant contributions to both of those teams. So it's a great recruiting tool for us, for international students, and we also find a lot of talent internationally.
Well, it's also a great way to get international students plugged in rather quickly with the group. Sometimes you come over here, you don't know anybody, but if you get plugged into a team sport such as soccer or basketball or baseball, you're automatically with a group of people that you're going to spend a lot of time with, and so that helps them acclimate to Crowder and to the U.S. that much quicker.
Of course, yeah. And then there's those different families and community members that want to invest specifically, let's say, in the basketball program. So that provides those international students with a place to go for Thanksgiving, a place to stay on the weekend, a place not to stay on the weekend, but to go on the weekend and just be part of kind of a family atmosphere. So that's always great when they're involved in the sport. That's right. They have a lot of opportunities available to them that way.
And I was going to ask you about that, just the community aspect, how the community plays a role. And there's people out there who just love bringing international students into their homes. And you mentioned the Thanksgiving aspect or the Christmas aspect. These students can't travel home for those specific holidays, but there's generous people here in the community that welcome them with open arms and treat them just like family. And just another great way that Crowder has that Crowder family spirit.
Absolutely. Yeah, it extends to the community as well. And just want to give a big thank you to all those people who do want to invest in our international students, make them feel welcome. Even those welcome baskets to where you don't even get to meet the students, but you're giving them a welcome basket. I know that came from a local church in town, made a huge difference, put a huge smile on the faces of our international students.
Well, Sam Kohrs is with us today. He is the International Student Coordinator out there at Crowder College. And you mentioned that international festival that you guys have in the spring where the students get to cook some of their home dishes from their homeland, and the Crowder faculty, staff, and students get to come and sample that. And that just has to be a lot of fun as people get to step into these students' world and see what it's like to live, whether it's Brazil or somewhere else. They get to see what it's like to live over there and eat some of that great cuisine that they have in those places.
Absolutely. It's such a good time, and you'll be able to try things that you've never even thought about eating before. And the students can really cook brilliantly. They're all fabulous cooks. A lot of them have to call home to their mom and check again how to make a specific dish, or, the specific ingredients, but they're all able to make it happen, and it's a fabulous event.
Well, Sam, keep up the great work out there at Crowder College, and just best wishes to you and the international students out there as you guys move into the second semester here in a few weeks.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate the time.
Thank you for listening to This Week in Crowder College. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neo Show. You can listen to this broadcast again by going online to kneo.org or to crowder.edu. Tune in once again next week for another edition of This Week in Crowder College on KNEO 91.7 FM.
If you live within the broadcast area of KNEO Radio, we have a podcast just for you. The KNEO Community Connection keeps your finger on the pulse of what's coming up in the four-state area, telling you about upcoming events you don't want to miss, organizations in our communities doing great work, and conversations with the dynamic citizens who are behind it all. There's a lot going on around you that you don't want to miss. This is Luke Taylor. Join me each week as we talk about what's happening with the people who are making it happen. Brought to you by KNEO Radio 91.7 FM and the Sky High Podcast Network. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts.